Welcome back to the Whispers of Whimsy, where we read old books and linger on the thoughts they leave behind. Today, we're following up on a video I recently posted on The Telltale Heart by Edgar Allan Poe, where I read the tale in full. Today, we're not going to talk about what just happened in the story, but why it still holds us and what makes Poe so enduring even now. When most people think of Poe, they usually think of darkness and madness, death and ravens, beating hearts beneath the floorboards. But what I find most interesting about Edgar Allan Poe is that he isn't really interested in horror for shock's sake. He's more interested in the mind under pressure. In The Telltale Heart, the narrator insists again and again that he is sane. And that insistence is the first crack in the story, because Poe understood something that feels very modern. And that is that the most unsettling voices are often the ones that need to be believed. What I love about this story is how intimate it feels. We aren't watching events unfold from a safe distance. We're inside the narrator's head, listening to his logic and his pride and his careful justifications. Poe makes us complicit. We don't simply observe the madness. We're asked to follow it. And that's something I think Poe did better than almost anyone of his time. While many writers of the 19th century focused on morals, societal order, or clear lessons, Poe turned inward. He wrote about obsession, guilt, fixation, the slow unraveling of the self. Things that don't really age because human psychology doesn't change much. The imagery in The Telltale Heart is deceptively simple. An old man's eye, a lantern, a bed, a heart. But none of these things remain ordinary. The eye becomes surveillance and judgment, something the narrator feels exposed by. And the heart isn't just a heart. It becomes conscience, truth, the body quietly portraying the mind. And that sound, the beating, soft at first, almost ignorable, it isn't really coming from beneath the floorboards, it's coming from inside him. That's another reason why Poe still resonates. He understood that guilt doesn't arrive loudly. It begins with a whisper, a pulse, something you try not to listen to until it's all you can hear. Compared to other poets and writers of his era, and even this era, Poe's language is tight and rhythmic. Even in his prose, there's a sense of musicality, a beat, a rising tempo that mirrors the narrator's thoughts and draws us forward faster than we expect, like the beating of the heart, beating of a drum. Maybe that's why people continue to return to Poe, because we're still fascinated by unreliable voices, by the fractured mind, by the space between someone who believes themselves to be and what they reveal without meaning to, because there's always more to a story. Poe doesn't explain and he doesn't moralize. He lets the mind speak for itself, and he trusts us to hear what it says. And even more, he trusts us to know when what it's telling us is wrong. That, to me, is the quiet brilliance of The Telltale Heart. Not only that it frightens us, but that it also recognizes us. And if you enjoyed this quiet moment, you're very welcome to like this video, to share it with fellow book lovers, and subscribe if you'd like to continue reading and reflecting here together on Whispers of Whimsy. Until next time, I'll see you then.